정신 차려!
Hi and welcome back. From classic dramas to new age comedies, South Korea has continually pushed the boundaries of what is possible when it comes to telling stories on screen. There are so many great Korean TV shows that it can be hard to know where to start. But here we have compiled a list of the best of all time. Number 10. Weightlifting fairy Kim Bok-ju. Bok-ju is a weightlifter who is pursuing her dream of winning the gold medal, but she then finds romance for the first time in her life. While she is a woman who trains with heavy steel weights, she is feminine when it comes to romantic relationships. She enjoys her weightlifting career too much, so it jeopardizes her relationship to only focus on it. She has the capacity to have love as well as success by the age of 20. Within the drama, the people featured are athletes who tend to focus on their athletic endeavors. They tell of their early life and the way it relates to the challenges in their lives. Weightlifting fairy Kim Bok-ju has a 8.4 rating in IMDb. Number 9. DP. And Jol-ho is a warrior. He is quiet and calm but inflexible. Sergeant Park Byung-gu recognizes Private An Jol-ho's courage and acuteness when it comes to observing. He assigns An Jol-ho to the DP team. Their mission is to pursue deserters. An Jol-ho works together with Sergeant Park Byung-gu and Corporal Han-ho Yale on the team. Sergeant Park Byung-gu is always tired. He curses and nags at An Jun-ho and Han-ho Yole, but he cares for them with his keen insight. Han-ho Yole sometimes gives An Jun-ho investigative help, but he also annoys him. Meanwhile, First Lieutenant An Ji-seob only cares about his military success. He does not care for the DP team. DP has a 8.2 rating in IMDb and a 94% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
군대 안 왔으면 타령할 일도 없지 않았을까?
Number 8. Mouse. A suspenseful story asks the key question, what if we could identify psychopaths in advance? A crazed serial killer's ruthless murders have left the nation completely gripped and chaos reigns. Justice-seeking rookie police officer Jung Ba-ryum comes face-to-face with the killer. Before Jung Ba-ryum's struggles become apparent, Jung Ba-ryum discovers a shocking change of heart in his life. Mouse has a 8.7 rating in IMDb.
본 거 그대로 하나도 빠짐없이 얘기해. 그래 그 새끼 잡아 알겠어?
저 형사님한테 좀 배우고 싶어요. 저도 이번 수사에 좀 껴주세요.
Number 7. The Uncanny Counter tells the story of demonic hunters called counters who enter the earth pretending to be workers at a noodle restaurant to enter the realm of counters to harm demons that have come back to earth to seek out immortality. Moon, the youngest of the counters, becomes a central figure among them after he suffers from a mysterious car accident as a child. Duna has the expertise sensed the locations as well as existence of ghosts, even if they are a scarce distance away. She uses her abilities to trace hidden memories and works alongside Moon to actively remove dangerous ghosts. Gamotak is an experienced counter. He is a former police officer who lost his memories 7 years prior after an accident and cannot stand without opposition in the face of injustice. Gamotak is also Moon's mentor. Jumeoke is a counter with healing skills. Outwardly, she's the chef of the noodle restaurant, but among the counters, she is the emotional pillar of the group. Choi Jang-mul is the oldest counter. He is in charge of all the counter expenses, and he is considered a hero among the counters in Korea. The Uncanny Counter has a 8.1 rating in IMDb and a 96% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
그렇게 어렵냐? 곡절로 갚아준다 경고했지!
악귀보다 더한 놈들이 있어.
Number 6. Guardian. The Lonely and Great God. In the journals of the Goryeo dynasty, Kim Shin is known for being a traitor and executed by his king, the young king, after he died. The Almighty tormented him until the end of time, condemned him to live forever and forever, spectate the rest of his family members die for all the cruel things he had to do in one war to save his country. After becoming a goblin, Kim Shin uses his magical abilities to help people, even setting aside his tragic life. The only method to end his immortality is something along the lines of the Goblin's Bride, who can see the evil item inside of him and remove it. More to the present, he has waited 900 years for a human bride to perform this service for him. One night, he saves a dying pregnant woman who is likely to die. The woman gives birth to a baby girl named Ji Yoon-tak. 19 years later, Ji Yoon-tak is a bubbly high school student who remains hopeful and bright despite her tragic life. She's about to meet a goblin by chance, and their fates begin to intertwine. Kim Shin's nephew Yoo Kwa takes Kim Shin's home, and the two live as one under the same roof. Sunny is a charismatic young woman who runs a chicken shop in which Ji Yoon-tak works a part-time position. As Kim Shin, Toner Reaper, Ji Yoon-tak, and Sunny develop interrelated lives, a deeper tale emerges. These characters aren't just individuals who happen to meet by chance. They have deep-rooted connections. Goblin has a 8.6 rating in IMDb.
그러니까
대사가 뭐냐고?
이쯤이면 누가 크게 읽어줄 때가 됐는데.
멋있어. 다시 해?
멋있어. 막 누구셔 최고.
Number 5. Red Sleeve. At the outset of the 1700s, Yeon was a bold and princely boy in Korea. As his father's murder pained him, Yeon was able to ascend to the throne after his grandfather, a cruel and ruthless tyrant who was responsible for Yeon's father's death, died. When he takes the throne, he will reform law but is still scarred by the murder his father committed. At court, he meets a woman named Sung Deok-im. Yeon falls in love with her and helps persuade her to become his official concubine. Sung Deok-im is strong-willed and imaginative. She is intelligent enough to recognize making a consort to a king is prestigious, but frustrating to her personal liberty, and that such a position would probably not bring her much joy. But Yeon has a true affection for Sung Deok-im, and she began to realize that a union between them might benefit her troubled region. Red Sleeve has a 8.6 rating in IMDb.
너는 나를 동요하게 만들어. 이래서는 곤란하다.
Number 4, 2521. The story takes place in 1998, and it is composed of the stories of people who moisture content after being dispirited. Two people meet when they're 22 and 18 many years previous, fall in love, and then meet up 2 years earlier. They interact at 19 and 20. Na Hee-do is a veteran in the high school fencing team. Due to the Korean financial difficulty, the fencing group is no longer accessible. From the first hurdle onwards, she becomes a member of the countrywide fencing team. The economic crisis in South Korea also worsens the position of her father's organization, and as a result, his job becomes obsolete. This leads to a dramatic way of life change in Baeki Jin, his lifestyle from well-to-do to destitute. During his studies, he carries out part-time jobs like delivering papers. Later, he achieves success as a sports broadcaster, becoming a reporter for a broadcasting network. 2521 has a 8.6 rating in IMDb and a 96% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
잠깐만, 이름이 뭐야?
나희도. 넌 이름이 뭔데?
백이지.
Number 3. Stranger. Hwang Shi-mok underwent brain surgery as a child to curb his angry behavior, leaving him devoid of any emotions. Hwang develops into a prosecutor noted for his intelligence and rational thinking, but he is rejected without empathy or social skills. He is also one of only 2 prosecutors who have refused to take bribes. One day, he comes across a murder victim while investigating corruption. He meets Lieutenant Han Yo-jin at the crime scene. They join forces to help get to the bottom of corruption at the prosecutor's office and investigate a serial murder. Stranger has an 8.5 rating in IMDb.
빨리 죽이네.
검찰이랑 뭐 얘기가 돼야지. 걔네들 든 척도 안 해.
일단 검찰이 데려가는 걸 막고 그 사이에 저희가 방법을 찾아야죠.
Number 2. Healer. As a supernatural night courier with the nickname Healer by the sorts of clients he delivers to, Seo Jung-hoo is very unusual for someone this kind of profession. For the right price by means of a hacker, he gets his customers whatever they call for unless it entails murder. He has worked with a tabloid reporter called Chae Young-shin and an established journalist named Kim Moon-ho lately. Robinson begins to reconstruct the puzzle of their own shared past with the interviewers, which in turn endangers them all. Healer has a 8.5 rating in IMDb.
그리고 이 마음에 드는 고객께서 2차 의뢰를 해왔다.
저 여자 기자 맞아? 확실해?
나도 거기서 봤어요. 나 7살 때.
If you want to watch series like Tomorrow, Healer, or Stranger, but they're not available in your country due to geographical restrictions, you are in luck. NordVPN can help you with this problem. Right now, NordVPN is offering a mega discount plus 4 free months with the exclusive link that is in the description. If you want to access thousands of series from all over the world on your favorite streaming platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, or Hulu, NordVPN is the perfect solution and you will surely be satisfied. And if you are not, they offer you 30 days to make a return and you will get all your money back. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 1. Tomorrow. Jung Wong Choi seeks a job, but it's hard for him to get hired. One evening, he witnesses a man committing suicide when he sees him, and he decides to aid him. He goes out and connects with Koo Ryan and Myung-go, crisis management team members, with whom he forms a connection. They prevent people from committing suicide. After Joan Woong goes to a dead doctor's house, he becomes half human and half spirited. So he accepts a job for a company of Grim Reapers as the newest member of the crisis management team. Tomorrow has a 7.9 rating in IMDb.
죽고 싶지 않잖아. 살고 싶잖아.
주마등에 온 걸 환영합니다.
Do you like this video? Check others' videos here and subscribe to be notified about our most recent videos. See you next time. Goodbye.